Hey everybody, this is Sint Maarten Live. Welcome back again to another video, the third installment actually of this segment, Sint Maarten Life under quarantine. You know, we're out here stuck on 37 square miles, living on island time. Now, if you notice at the beginning of the video, you'd have seen me posted an update. Now, this video is going to solely be based on that one update. So I hope you were paying attention. Now let's get into it. Right now I'm heading to the border of the French side and the Dutch side because there are reports that the borders are closed. So for the people who don't know, I'm going to try to show you as much as possible. For the persons that can't leave your house, for the persons that are not here, I'll do the driving, I'll do the videoing for you. Yep, I got you. So if you're noticing there, I'm backing up. The border to the French side or to French Quarter is closed. You can't get in and out of the French side or from the French side to the Dutch side without a waiver if you're not an essential worker. You have to have a reason. Oh, pothole. Ooh, you have to have a reason to be on the road. Everything that I showed you in my previous videos that were open would have now been closed. The government is taking this very, very serious. So now we're under 24-hour lockdown. If you do not have a reason to be on the road, you are not allowed to be on the road. And don't ask me why I'm on the road, because I got to show you guys. For who cannot see, cannot leave your house, for who the persons who are not here, I got to show you what's going on. So somebody has to do it. So I'm taking one for the team. Now, before I get deeper into the video, shout out to all those persons who are making crazy TikTok videos, who are keeping us entertained by doing all those challenges. Shout out to you guys. Trust me, shout out to you guys. It shows that the world is still not without a sense of humor amidst you know what's going on. So shout out to you guys. Keep the videos coming, keep us entertained. So if you're noticing, you would have noticed that I just slowed down at a point of interest. So you would have seen more or less one of our supermarkets that is now closed as you're under 24-hour lockdown. I will be doing this throughout the video. I'm going to be slowing down at different points of interest, and I am going to be touching on a few things that's happening here. I'm not going to be talking about 5G or vaccines or anything like that. We are finally experiencing lower gas prices. After everyone else did it, the government decided that they're gonna put the gas prices down. So now I'm headed into Simpson Bay. Everything down here is closed. Like, there's nothing open. The government is taking this absolutely 100% serious, as they should. So, as I mentioned before, anyone who's not allowed to be on the road shouldn't be on the road, because nothing's open. The few gas stations that are open because the military is here, the police has to be on the road, the ambulance, so they gotta get gas. But everything else, even the pharmacies are closed. Everybody is basically doing deliveries. I'm gonna post those notices closer to the end of the video, so if you're not aware, if you're here and you're not aware of what's going on in relation to the stores that are doing delivery, the pharmacies that are doing delivery, I will put the information up closer to the end of the video so you could see. So again, stay tuned. You know, I'm driving through Simpson Bay, and normally this is what it would look like on a public holiday, like on a Good Friday or a New Year's Day. And to be honest, man, it's sad, because it's like our whole way of life is just from one day to the next. It's like boom, like I don't even want to say it, but it's like we're living in the apocalypse, man. Like, it's the end of days. Everything is uncertain. You know, jobs are uncertain. People, way of life, you know, everything is being disrupted. I mean, I don't want to sound gloomy, or I don't want to sound, you know, make you guys sad or anything, but the situation as is now, it's crazy, man. I saw something in the news that Wuhan, the epicenter of where this all started, after 76 days, if I'm not mistaken, they're out of quarantine, and there have been no new reported case. So hopefully that information is credible, because you can't believe everything you see on the news, but that's the report that is coming out of CNN and all of the major news outlets. So, you know, you just gotta sift through what's real and what's not. How do you know, you say? I don't even know, but that's the report that's, you know, that's coming out. He's in a rush. So I'm gonna go to the Margot border. Okay, so as you would have seen, I drove up to the border, and the police officer, don't try this at home, the police officer, you know, gestured me to, you know, come through. So I told him that I was basically turning around, and he said that was fine. So I'm gonna basically just put out an appeal. Guys, if you're on the road, whether you're supposed to be or you're not supposed to be, if you get stopped by law enforcement, whether it be the army or the police officers, remember, guys, they're doing their jobs. So try your best to give them the utmost respect, because they're out there, and they're out there to make sure that, you know, the situation is being handled properly, and people are doing what they're supposed to do. So try not to be too aggressive or aggressive at all. Try to be understanding. Most of these guys, if not all of them, they're out there, and they're out there without protection. So, you know, be respectful, be mindful that they also have families. So, you know, this could be frustrating for a lot of them. So just be mindful of this. All right. because they're out there and they're trying to make sure that everyone is safe, everyone is all right. So yeah, give them respect, because believe me, they're working overtime, triple time, or whatever, and they're doing it for us. So give them respect. So I'm almost to the end of the video, and I just want to give a shout out to all our nurses, all our doctors, because believe me, I know that they're working overtime. I'm gonna make a quick stop here at one of our major food suppliers, our major supermarket. If you look, you'd notice that the door is open because they have Domino's doing the delivery for persons who are making orders. So this is a real thing. I'm gonna put the notice up for the pharmacy and for that so you guys could see. So take a look. So there you have it. If you didn't know, now you know. Now, I've been hearing some reports circulating around that supermarkets are price gouging. I can't say that it's true. I can't say that it's false, but the reports are being going around. I can't see of which. But if that's happening and you guys are seeing this video, it's unethical and it's wrong, especially when persons are unsure about their jobs, their livelihood. It's not something you want to do. All right, so if you're doing that, cease and desist, man. It's not good. So for any reason that you're stopped while being out on the road during the 24-hour lockdown, present whatever documents that you're asked to present. Be respectful and keep it moving. Speaking about police officers, I saw something on Facebook that made me cringe, of somebody who reportedly worked for a security company and wasn't being paid overtime, wasn't being paid at all during this time. And there's a lot of reports coming out that security companies are doing this. So if this is something that is happening, then the government needs to look into this, because this is wrong. You can't have people working. Some of them, most of them, if not all of them, are working without protection, working in harsh night conditions, and you don't want to pay them on time or pay them overtime. This isn't right. These are the people that are making you money, and you're using whatever excuses that you can not to pay them and not to pay them properly. This is wrong. Based on the claims of this gentleman in this video, companies are actually paying their employees half of their salary and not paying them until the other month. How do you have people making you money and not wanting to pay them? This is wrong, man. This is wrong. This is not something you do to people. And companies are out there still doing business with some of these same security companies, full well knowing that they're not paying their employees. If you guys want to see the video of the gentleman I was talking about, I'm going to link it in the description, so check it out.